It's you again. Apologies, but like I said before, the Hierophant is currently not— Of course. However, His Excellency has not given any instructions. Or if he—
But how come the Hierophant isn't saying anything?
It's not your place to judge.
Don't you understand? The people of Cedartown are trapped in a time loop. They've all turned into snow.
I don't care about time loops and the like. My first priority—
You're going against Jura's teachings. You don't—
Without the express permission of the Hierophant—
Please, go consult with His Excellency.
Out of the question. We cannot disturb the Hierophant.
Why, you—
If you barge into the temple, you will be
Wait. He's right. We ought— I apologize if my associates have been somewhat—
Alka, what are you—
Shh. Lower your—
So, what are you—
I suspect that something is amiss within the temple's walls. They are preventing the Hierophant from— If this is true, they must be expecting that someone will inevitably find out. We would face loss. I have a friend who is likely to possess a method for us.
Infiltrate? Yes, that's— People always say that being hasty won't amount to anything. Let's go find your friend first.
Curious. Is she not here?
Your friend lives in a crypt?
Indeed. This is Carolina's home. This place was once the ancestral mansion of her kin.
It was.
Now, similar to the remnants here, time is of the essence. We cannot afford to wait idly for her here. Come with me. Let us seek the undead flames. Yes. Carolina and I have been acquainted for a long time. Should you employ the specific undead flames to light the lamps,
So, these undead flames are like—
Carolina holds a deep-seated love for this estate and has never left its confines. And the so-called—
Chippy has a question. If you put your special key where
In truth, having a secure door is inconsequential. It may be essential when one is alive. However, for us, we've witnessed those that we hold dear pass away one by one. Our surroundings slowly change into the unfamiliar until no link— People here fear us, cursing our names and ostracizing us. Locking the door serves more as a ritual, a memento of sorts. It gives us the feeling that we are not entirely—
I didn't know becoming a grave—
Not every graveborn is subjected to such pain. Let's— That is the undead flame. However—
Did someone steal it? Or did it secretly run away? Chippy has heard that some will-o-wisps like wandering around.
this type of flame does not typically wander off on its own, and there appear to be no human tracks in the vicinity. There are a few puzzling marks in the area. They appear to have been left at the main manor. Let us venture further into the valley. That region was once Carolina's family garden. And further along, there is a clearing that served as a small hunting ground, which naturally...
What kind of person is she?
When I perished in battle, Carolina had not yet been born. When we crossed paths, I was surprised when I saw her. She was a noblewoman, unassuming and tranquil as a peaceful lake.
How did she become a graveborn?
All I know is that her family maintained a deep connection to the temple. If we wished as to how she became a graveborn, she never disclosed it to me, nor did I inquire. Back to the task at hand. This was her family's garden. I recall Carolina mentioning that in her youth, she was fond of books. Her father never grew angry, but would chuckle, lift her up, and tickle her.
It does. It's a shame that Chippy and Hammy don't have parents. But it's all right. What else did Carolina say?
With the passage of time, although the Hypogeans had vanished, their minions continued to roam. She was granted the protection of the temple. And despite her becoming a graveborn,
Why is that? Aren't all the people...
Carolina voluntarily sought to enter the temple in service to the goddess. Had she not met an untimely death, it is quite therefore to slip into the temple undetected. She is our best chance. No...
Praise for this, right?
We found it. So, these ice elementals...
These ice elementals are stronger than any I've seen. Must be the cold of White Ridge Mountain. Valka is...
Indeed. This was the family's forest and her father's favorite hunting grounds. Her brother would occasionally visit to capture creatures for his research. Yes. Her brother prefers to avoid the company of others. And even I, now that we've located all the undead flames, let us... Where are you, Carolina? I have an urgent matter that requires your assistance.
Is she out?
I've never seen her leave the manor since she became a great...
Did she even stay?
Callan, where is Carolina? We have urgent business with her.
Outsiders. Threat. Carolina. You must leave. Leave now.
Callan! It's me, Valka.
Eliminate threat.
Apologies. Callan is now more machine than man. He's forgotten himself and can only follow simple instructions. I hope he didn't hurt. Let me introduce myself. I am Carolina, and this is my brother, Callan. You must be friends of Valka. Welcome, Magister. I'm truly sorry for what happened earlier. So, you need to enter White Ridge Temple. Something may have happened there. I have an ominous feeling.
Did you discover something?
A miasma of madness and fear surrounds the place.
Tell me, Carolina, are you still denied access to the temple?
Well, I am a Graveborn. After all, it's already kind of them to occasionally... But you have to go to the temple. Perhaps it's best if we...
But it'll be too late for those stuck in the time loop.
Carolina, we have to go.
Duty. All right, I understand. I can take you to the secret passage that leads to the temple, but I can't go in with you.
Protect Carolina. Do not leave. Do not.
Fear not, brother. I'll be back soon. Just wait for me here.
Order accepted.
I am grateful, Carolina.
Go down from this tomb. Follow the main passage.
The inscription here says, "Here lies Carolina Radinov." Is this your grave?
It is. So you don't need to worry about disturbing the dead here.
Thank you, Carolina.
The temple used to be my safe haven, my home. Lady Valka, you are a hero who fought alongside my grandfather.
I am no hero, but I vow to...
May Jura bless you all.
Victory worth celebrating.
This hyper-fiend kept muttering.
I fear that what transpired at the previous two temples may repeat itself here.
That monster mentioned the Hierophant several times. Oh!
It's pointless to discuss the situation now. Time is of the essence. Lower your voice. It's as I feared. The temple here is...
These cultists have taken control of the temple. The Hierophant must be in danger.
I agree. Should we sneak in?
If we don't alert them, we'll have a chance.
Therefore, I suggest we enter quietly and evade any potential ambushes. It would be ideal to discover those orchestrating the ritual. Let us proceed.
The false goddess Dura has abandoned us. But the true god has sent a messenger. He has shown us the voice of the Great Will. Oh, Great Will! We offer everything to you. Hear us!
I'll be praised for this, right? Praised for this, right?
It's finally over!
To my knowledge, Hierophant Novik was an exemplary believer. In the years since he came to Whiterith, though I have never interacted with him myself, Carolina has spoken of him often. Praising him as a kind, Carolina held him in great respect.
But why would someone as devout as him fall from grace? What's happening here?
I struggle to understand. The Hierophant was revered by both the temple and the community. He had no faking being a good man for decades. That's incredibly difficult. It's hard for anyone to... Perhaps he was threatened.
Could it be the Great Will he spoke of? What in the world?
Even I have never heard of that in the evil rituals. The fall of the Hierophant. They must all be connected to the Hypogean. I have witnessed their power and understand that they can pull everything. We have lost too many lives. Callahan placed his trust in us and sought our assistance. Yet we failed him and left him in that temple to confront death.
You're right. We should have seen it coming. The Hierophant's absence and the altars for the evil rituals should have raised our suspicions about our faith in the Acolytes blinded us to the sun.
I apologize. My thoughts are rather disordered at the moment.
So, where should we... Since the Hierophant is dead and the evil rituals are over, could the people... Hammy has a point!
Let us divide our efforts for efficiency. Regardless of the outcome, let us agree to reconvene at the dance venue.
All right, it's settled.